This is Fisher Flying Products. I'm Dave Hartner. Welcome to The Nest. Our video newsletters provide weekly insight into building and flying our 15 wooden aircraft designs. Polini Motori of Italy is a gracious sponsor of our channel.
Polini's the manufacturer of the Thor 303 DS.
Cozy Carb Ice Prevention Systems is a proud sponsor of this channel as well. Please take the time to watch our videos to the end, as this assists us in the metrics that YouTube uses to rate our channel. Hit the like button if you feel that the content is worthy. We invite you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button and hitting the bell so that you are notified whenever we post our newsletters.
Hi everyone, welcome back to The Nest. Dave Hartner here from Fisher Flying Products. It's a new year. I hope everybody has made it through Christmas and New Year's. We're healthy, and we've got this global pandemic. It's affecting us all. I really sincerely hope that you and your families have not suffered too badly from all that has happened, either job-wise or people getting sick and things like that. I know that my family's been touched. My sister-in-law has got COVID and is recovering, and we've been very fortunate that our family and our family of people that work for us here at the shop have so far been able to keep healthy and happy. And I just thought I would take a few minutes right now to just tell you a few things that are going on within the organization. We have the new Archon coming in another couple of weeks, and so that is really driving a lot of work in the shop itself. We've got a couple of kits on the go, but we're also revamping the whole operation from a the floor standpoint on how we're going to have things put together in the shop. That's necessitated that we are going to be constructing, and I'll show you a few pictures here in a minute, a new mezzanine for storage of things on the floor, so that we can create more floor space to actually do what we need to do with the Archon and the Aria, and build our kits in a more efficient manner. We've had some changes from the standpoint of our personnel. Lionel, who has been with me for 4 years, has made a decision to pursue a job in policing, and we wish him well, and he's going through the training for that right now, and has taken some time off. He's still working with us a little bit on customer service and answering questions, and so if you have contacted Lionel in the past, you can still contact him at Lionel at fisherflying.com if you've got specific questions that he needs to answer. Other than that, we have Prachi Shah, who's come on. She's an aeronautical engineer. She'll be working on a lot of our design stuff with regards to the Aria, to the new landing gear design, which we're just about to test, and the new designs for the Archon are going to have to be translated and turned into prints that we can get parts made from and stuff. And so there's a ton of work for her for that. And we're also fortunate to have hired a young lady named Juliet, who is a mechanical engineer who's going to be filling in with the floor management of manufacturing kits and making sure that we have all the things that are brought in to manufacture the kits, and so she's in the training phase right now, and so as you can imagine, we've got a lot of things on the go. We are fortunate to have retained Menno, our new guy on the floor, who does a lot of our wood cutting and manufacturing of the kit components. He'll be back with us in another week after a little bit of a health thing going on, but he's better now, and he'll be back in another week. So we've had kind of a real tumultuous few month or two here at the shop, with personnel changes and just trying to map out our future as to how we're going to be manufacturing kits for you guys out there. I know that I haven't posted much lately, but unfortunately, and as you can see, I've been a chief bottle washer and cook and bottle washer in the shop here, and manufacturing kits and training people, and you know, we're gonna, over next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're gonna be building 340 square feet of mezzanine so that we can get stuff up off the floor and make more floor space. So I'm gonna flip over here, and I'm gonna add on, go to the other camera, and so I'll show you in the shop what's going on. So we've taken, in the past, we've had this mezzanine, as you can see here, which is right full of our samples and templates and whatnot, and a small office. And underneath is our metalworking area. What we've done now, we've decided to extend the mezzanine all along the back wall, all the way to, you know, the other end where we've got the ARIA fuselages stored. And so that's going to add 34 feet by 10 feet, which is going to give us a ton more room. And so as you can see, we've got the wood package here now. My son Thomas and I were working last night to work on the main beams and get them notched so that the 2x10s can fit in. And we've also had to move a lot of things around. All of these are templates. The top white boxes are template boxes for wood, and the boxes on below are all for spare parts that are made for each individual kit. And in here are all the templates that we use for and the books that we use for all the metal parts. And so they used to be stored along that back wall. And if you can see over here, this is our CNC machine, and it's been out in the open kind of thing here, and it creates a lot of dust, and it creates a lot of off cut and whatnot. And so we've decided that the CNC machine is going to move over here under the mezzanine, where we can enclose it. So that'll help keep the noise down and keep the dust down. We've also, as you can see up here, we've taken our prototype ARIA, and we've lifted it up and suspended it from the ceiling so that we've got it out of the way, and we can lower it down with pulleys if we need to work on it. And that's freed up space so that we can actually put one of our work tables underneath of it. We've got it secured in a double secure way with the special rods that go into the pulleys so it's hanging by steel, not just ropes. At the same time, we plan to revamp our whole front door area. We're going to be putting in a proper counter, and then all of my welding area here that's right by the door, we're going to move into the area where the CNC router was. So as you can see, we've got everything is a mess in the shop right now. We've got a plan to get things all put together, but ultimately we've got a big construction project on the go, and that's going to mean that I'm busy doing that and over the next few days. But I just wanted to reach out to anybody who's interested in purchasing a kit right now. We're offering some deals just because we want to get our board full. We've had a number of people who've said that they're interested in purchasing kits in the new year, and I encourage them those people out there to contact me. I'm more than willing to give a good deal right now. I'm more than willing to talk price so that we can get more work on the board. So again, I'm wishing everyone a happy 2022. Let's hope that we can move past a lot of our troubles in this world and get back to a little bit more semblance of normalcy. We are looking forward to a tremendous year. This past year, in the 8 years that I've owned the company, has been our best year so far, from sales, and we really appreciate everyone who has purchased kits from us. We appreciate all the people that have contributed to our success and to our YouTube channel. I want to send out a special shout out to Algy Yates for all the work he's done in putting together the videos of his Youngster build, so that all of us can share in that, and it lets everyone know kind of what you're getting into when you're building a Fisher Flying Products kit. Again, Algy's an engineer, and he has some specific things that he wants to do with his kit, and he's sharing those with you. But he's also talking about, you know, his experience with us as a company, and how we've worked together to make sure that he's a happy customer. So by all means, give me a call, Dave Hertner, 519-933-2055, or dave@fisherflying.com. If you've got an interest in purchasing one of our kits, a sub kit, plans, anything like that, give me a call, and you know, we'll talk, and we'll give you a good price. So we're more than willing and to hear from you. And we wish you all a happy 2022 and moving forward. And we'll keep, I'm going to keep pumping out the videos from Algy. I've got a bunch in reserve. I'm also going to be really pumping up the amount of video coming out this year. We've got, with the Archon arriving, we're going to be taking video a lot. And the girls that are working with me, Prachi and Juliet, have been tasked to take a lot of video as we do things in the shop. And I'll get back to you with what this whole mess kind of turns into with the construction of the new mezzanine and how things look in the shop once we get everything done. So we'll talk to you soon, and I'm just going to transfer you on to the next video for Algy Yates. So take it away, Algy.
Hi, and welcome to the video. You see how I set up some various bits and pieces for supporting the spars and some other minor trivial bits that I do, and the box arrived, so catch me in the video. Come on then. In these videos I show my build of a Fisher Youngster biplane kit, and it's not meant to be instructional, but it's meant for you to have a bit of entertainment seeing how I go about building this aircraft, and hopefully get a few hints and tips that might help you out to build your own aircraft. Let's face it, if I can do it, you can do it. Well, there's one of the upper wing entrance bows laminated while I'm waiting for the box to arrive. Right, what's all this little lot all about? Well, these are going to be blocks which will go onto the workbench to block up the rear spar. These ones will be screwed to the bench to support the front spar, and this little plate at the front here will be the front edge of the spar itself. That's what these bits are for. That way we can jig the whole wing, and I've set it up so that it'll be on the chord line as drawn on the plan, should be approximately level. So I made up, in addition to the spar supports, these two bits. Made up out of plywood, got extra sections of plywood either side for this one. That's just for the front spar, slightly thinner than the actual front spar. This will be the front face, the datum, and I've drilled the two holes here for the lugs from the spar to mount onto, and done the same here for the rear spars. Two outer holes for the upper wing to allow for the sweep, and these two holes here for the lower wing. This bit will be cut off to help save things for the wood. Again, a little bit of extra ply added onto the edge there to make it up very slightly less than the total thickness of the rear spar. And I worked out what the distances should be on my rib jigs, and on the plan the distance between the front face of the front spar and the front face of the rear spar is 19¼ inches. So what I've done is I've drawn a centre line here, 90 degrees to the fence at the end there. 10 inches back I've drawn, well, I marked out in two places and drew a line across. That's going to be the front face of the front spar. The distance between there and the front face of the rear spar, although it's 19¼ along the rib, because of the sweep I use the cosine of 6 degrees because it's a 6-degree sweep, and that comes out at 19.15 inches. So from the fence to here, I've just added that, so it's 29 0.15 inches, drew the line dink dink to create that one, so I've got a datum there for the rear spar section. And to work out how much the offset was between the front spar and the rear spar, I used the sine of 6 degrees multiplied by 19.25, which came out at 2.01 inches, so near enough 2 inches, which is different to what's on the plan. I'm not sure where they've got their dimensions from, whether it's rear of the rear spar to the front of the front spar, but it's marked slightly differently. But that's spot on for the 6 degrees mathematical calculation. So you saw the lamination possibly being set up in the video for this, which is the upper wing entry bow, as they call it. I've made up one, the other one will be made up fairly shortly. It's the bit that goes here, which just gives you that little bit of extra space to get in and out of the aircraft. Without that, you'd have to do a bit of contortion. So I made it up out of the bits of wood which I had left over from the tailplane. So the box has arrived in all its glory. Lid taken off now, but there we have loads of wood wrapped up, a lot of empty space, and a box that says wood, the fiberglass cowling, a box that says hardware, tubes, hubs, tail wheel assembly and brake kit, and trims ×2, tyres ×2. It's one of those strange spellings, it hasn't got a Y in there. And then this looks like fuel tanks. So we'll take the main bits out and see what we've got. Oh, loads of aluminium tubes down there. Great fun. Hey, well, the box arrived. Third time lucky from the delivery company. Hopefully there's a bit of time lapse of us unpacking it, and maybe a bit of time lapse as well of us checking through all the bits. Just a couple of small bits which I couldn't find. I've double checked, so I contacted Dave over that. Nothing major really at the end of the day, except for the fact I didn't get any T88, so it rather slows me down for the build because I'm out of T88, and here in the UK that's hard to come by. It takes a little bit of time for us to get it here. Hey ho, we'll see what happens.
Thanks again for watching. We try hard to bring you interesting content each week. To help us out, please like and share our videos if you feel the content is worthy. To receive the latest info from Fisher Flying Products, click the subscribe button and ring the bell. See you next time in the nest.